Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. I am your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. You can call me Pop for short. And today, the theme is beginner anime. If you're just starting out, I'll have some suggestions for you of shows to get into. They'll help you ease into the whole anime watching thing. But before we get to that, I want to say hello to David Glenn. Good to see you. And Alex Moore. Oh, you're in bed. Hope you didn't have to work last night. And David, you're going to start with Saze-san and then move on to One Piece? Yikes. You have to watch about 8 episodes a day or something like that just to get through all that. You had to research that one. I know Saze-san is crazy. I've never watched it, but I know it's like into 2,000 or 3,000 episodes? They're way up there anyway. It's been going since the 60s, I believe. And yeah, One Piece goes without saying, 1,100 episodes. They should wrap it up pretty soon, though. I'm reading the manga, and we're heading into the end, the final arc. I'm thinking so. We'll have to see how it goes. But as I usually do, we're going to check out the news of the week to see what has happened. 2,640. Oh, man. And they just keep going. I guess the Japanese must really love that show. Well, let's get into some news here. Konami announces 3 more titles for Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection game. Oh, okay. So Duel Monsters 2, Dark Duel Stories, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Huh. That might be something worth picking up. Hopefully it's going to be in English. Because I do like me some Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. Next up, the Do-Over Damsel Conquers the Dragon Emperor anime reveals theme songs, new video. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill. Anime's 2nd season reveals September 29th debut in new video. Oh, good. I've been looking forward to that. I watched the 1st season of the reincarnated aristocrat, and really thoroughly enjoyed it. When your skill is appraising people and their potential, I mean, he's surrounding himself with people that have specific skills. And that's all. His special skill is just being able to find those in the people. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to 2nd season. Yakuza Fiancé TV anime reveals more cast. Opening song, October 7th debut in 2nd promo video. A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School anime reveals opening ending songs in main trailer. The Wing of Medulla, 53 stations of the Tokaido Ripple Island Famicom games launch in English for the Switch. Oh, nice. Man, the Switch is getting some pretty good games. Keep it up. Keep it up, Nintendo. You keep doing your own thing. Don't worry about Xbox and PlayStation. They're crumbling. Orange is the Leviathan alternate history anime series streams teaser. Well, I do always like some alternate history. Maybe I'll give that a watch. My Hero Academia, your next film to premiere at Beyond Fest in Los Angeles on October the 6th. Okay, they're going to show that off in LA. Excuse me, I'm still getting over that freaking cough I've had for a while. Dragon Ball Daima anime unveils more cast, ending song artists. The Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse Season 2 post video, more cast, theme song artists. Moving along to Tuesday, new Utano Princess or Prince Sama Magi Love Film reveals title, staff, May 9th debut. I don't see a lot of women in that picture, so I'm assuming this may not be for me. Ishura Season 2 reveals teaser, new cast, January 2025 debut. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic. Anime unveils more cast. Demon Lord Retry R anime announces ending song artist's October 5th debut. Mr. Osomatsu anime gets 4-episode ultra short anime exclusive for fan club members. I didn't know Mr. Osomatsu had a big fan club. But I guess it's enough to get them a short couple of episodes. Kinnikuman Perfect Origin Arc anime reveals 5 new cast members. For those who don't know, Kinnikuman was brought over to North America as Ultimate Muscle. Is that wrestling anime? Nejima manga gets browser RPG with global plans. Huh. Well, that's something. You can play it on your browser. Space Adventure Cobra anime gets side-scrolling game in 2025. Looks like it's coming to all the consoles and PC. Mineralogy manga Ruri no Hoseki gets TV anime. You're gonna make an anime about mineralogy? That's pretty crazy. Should have some pretty good. Hopefully they do their research, and they usually do. Sony unveils PlayStation 5 Pro console. Yeah. Oh. So, I mean, big deal. Pihotech, Walking with the Wind in the North Pole Picture Book gets an anime short. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls games character trailer previews Rangiku. Hey, Godzillionaire, how you doing? Minecraft the anime? They'll probably be digging for diamonds. Looks like it just by the picture. They've got looks like rubies, diamonds. Yeah, boo, PS5 Pro. I mean, they did that with the PS4, right? The PS4 was out, and then a little while after they came out with the PS4 Pro. Now you come out with the PS5, and then you come out with the PS5 Pro. It's like, okay, but where's the games? Like, they have so many IPs, and they don't have a lot of games. So, I mean, it's their own damn fault. Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered game previews gameplay and new director's report video. Moving along to Wednesday. Magi Lumiere Company Limited anime casts Chika Anzai and Akira Ishida. Hanawa Saku, Shura no Gotoku. Anime's first video reveals more cast, staff, January debut. Disk drive is not standard. You have to buy it extra. Yeah, I don't care for that. It's like, I want my physical stuff. Even if you have a hard drive on it, I want it in a physical form because data can get corrupted. So I want that physical form. Kitaro Tanjo, Gegege no Nazo, Shinseban anime film's new trailer highlights Kitaro's father. Here you go. Disney Plus Canada adds 11 Macross anime. Let's have a look at that. I am a Macross fan, so I am going to look into it here. The Canadian version of Disney Plus platform is now streaming the following anime from the Macross franchise. Macross Plus the movie, Macross 7 the movie, Macross Frontier the False Songstress, Macross Frontier the Legend or the Wings of Farewell, Macross 7 FP7 the movie, Macross Frontier Labyrinth of Time, Macross Delta the movie, Macross Delta Zettai Live. The official website announced in March that the Star brand of Disney Plus will stream numerous anime from the Macross franchise in 2024. I noticed they didn't have the original one. Why didn't you guys have the original one? Anyways, I would suggest watching Macross Plus. It's really good. Well done. It's an OVA, so it's got OVA quality animation. Macross Frontier, definitely watch that one. Macross 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, yeah, it's not even considered canon in the lore. Macross 2 wasn't done by the original studio. Hey, it's Carl Carlson. Welcome. The original Super Dimension Fortress Macross is still missing. Yes. Yep. They, I don't know why. Even watching Macross the movie, that's one. If you guys can get a hold of it, Yar, if you know what I mean, definitely give it a watch. It's so worth it. It's from 1984, but it's done very well. And it kind of sums up the whole, rather than watching the whole series, you just watch the movie and that kind of condenses everything down. But it's available. All these are available at Disney Plus Canada. So I don't know why just regular Disney Plus, but in America. But yeah. Moving along, Delico's Nursery Anime starts second part on October the 16th. Are you a big Macross fan, Carl? Carl Carlson. Moving along to Thursday, Hakusensha disavows Berserk fan animation project. I wonder if there's a fan animation project of Berserk. That sounds pretty crazy. Hagakura anime reveals character video, October 7th premiere. Saire Gensoki Spirit Chronicles anime second season debuts on October the 7th. Nina the Starry Bride anime reveals 3 new cast members. Shangri-La Frontier second season anime reveals theme song artists and promo video. Neptunia Game Maker R Evolution game launches on Xbox Series X and S on October the 29th. It launched on PS5, PS4, Switch in the West on May the 14th. So Xbox, you're finally getting some Neptunia games. Or at least one Neptunia game. Crunchyroll to stream Dragon Ball Daima anime on October the 11th. I think I'll give Dragon Ball Daima a watch. Spike Chunsoft announces opening of US, UK, EU online stores. Really? Hey, hello to you, RS218. How's it going? It's going great. I just found out that Spike Chunsoft announces the opening of a US, UK, EU online store. So hopefully you can get as much of those games. The stores are now open for pre-orders for Master Detective Archives, Raincode, plus Lucid Noir Limited Edition for Steam. Availability of games will be dependent on region. As part of the launch, the US store will have a limited sale of 10% off for purchases. These games launch for the PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC via Steam in the West on October the 1st. You'll also get a physical limited edition for Steam in North America and Europe on October the 1st. Excuse me. The physical Lucid Noir limited edition will include a voucher with the Steam code, an outer box featuring artwork by Rui Komatsuzaki, a steelbook case, spirited 6.5-inch Shinigami plush, the Noise of Leon official soundtrack, and a printed copy of the original novel, How to Be a Master Detective. Crazy. Nice though, coming out with stuff like that. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Games new trailer introduces GT characters. Okay, they're bringing in the GT characters. Moving along to Friday, Anime Limited's Macross Zero Collector's Edition Blu-ray disc pre-orders open. Okay, so Crunchyroll announced on Thursday the Anime Limited planned Collector's Edition Blu-ray disc release of Macross Zero anime is now available for pre-order exclusively on the Crunchyroll store. And Macross Zero, for those who don't know, it's only about only five episodes. It's very short. And it's a prequel to Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. So you will see Roy Fokker in it, and I think it's after the Macross crashes, but before the Zentradi show up. So you'll hear some familiar names in there if you've watched a lot of Macross. And yeah, like I say, it's short. Live action Natsumi Arata no Kekkon film debuts at number 4. Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club anime at number 8. Crayon Shinchan film drops off to number 5. 4th live action Kingdom film stays at number 6. My Hero Academia the movie Your Next drops to number 7. The Most Notorious Talker runs the world's greatest clan anime reveals September 30th debut and more cast. L'Arc-en-Ciel perform new themes for Beyblade X anime. Wow, Beyblade's still going. That's crazy. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level 2 anime reveals character video for Falfa and Shalsha. Duel Masters Lost Net Anime's first promo video streamed. Natsume's Book of Friends Season 7 anime short promo video previews ending theme. Pokemon Horizons anime starts Rayquaza Rising arc on October the 11th. Pokemon's still going strong. Girls Band Cry TV anime gets 2 compilation films. Or gets 2 compilation films. Sorry, not second. Oh man, Attack on Titan finale compilation film previewed in full trailer. Like, just go away already. We've had enough of you. At least I've had enough of you, Attack on Titan. Just milking it like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, Horace, Duel Masters is still a thing. I know, I looked at that too and I'm like, wow, Duel Masters. It might not be big over here, but maybe in Japan they're just eating it up like crazy. Bye Bye Earth anime gets 2nd season in 2025. Spin Master streams Puni Runes anime on YouTube with English subtitles. Well, there you go. It's nice when they still stream on YouTube and with English subtitles. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. That's that cough I got. It's still pestering me. Card version of Digimon for them? Maybe. You actually watched the live action Attack on Titan movie? It was okay. Oh, nice, David. I mean, for, someone that doesn't watch a lot of anime at all, watching the live action is probably your best bet. Max streams 2-hour Hayao Miyazaki and the Heron documentary. And then The Boy and the Heron film debuts on Netflix globally outside the US, Japan on October the 7th. So if you're outside of the US or Japan and you haven't seen The Boy and the Heron yet, You're going to get to watch it on Netflix. AX Cinema Nights to screen 4 Gundam films in U.S. theaters in 2024 and 2025. Oh, that'll be good for you Gundam fans out there. You get to see it in the theater. 4 different Gundam films, eh? Let's have a look here. I know some of you out there are big Gundam fans. Gundam Trilogy screens in October. Char's Counterattack screens in March 2025. Iconic Events releasing and Anime Expo announced on Wednesday that their latest installment of the AX Cinema Nights program will also screen 4 Gundam films. The schedule includes Mobile Suit Gundam 1, Mobile Suit Gundam 2, Mobile Suit Gundam 3 Encounters in Space, and Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack. Come out, Gundam! Yeah, it is. All screenings will be in Japanese with English subtitles. That's awesome. Nice to see they're going to have that option out there for sure with English subtitles. The companies had announced an initial lineup at this year's AX Cinema Nights in July, which includes Ninja Scroll. Oh, good. Metropolis, Paprika, and Cowboy Bebop the movie. Yeah, nice. A lot of bangers there. Watch Ninja Scroll. That's if you haven't seen that, that's great. Is it going to be Gundam and the Magical Psychic Space Fart? How all the UC series end? I wouldn't know, Godzillionaire, but I'm not too deep into the Gundam universe. I've watched Wing, Endless Waltz, Seed, Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's the extent of my Gundam watching. Which version of Char's Counterattack? Geez, I don't know. They're going to also screen Baby Metal Legend 43, the movie. Never heard of it. The film will also screen in over 500 cinema locations in the U.S. The first AX Cinema Nights event screened Prince of Tennis. Okay. Then they screened the House of the Lost and the Cape, A Silent Voice. The second event screened Satoshi Kon's Perfect Blue, Tokyo Godfathers and Paprika films, and also Ghost in the Shell and Cowboy Bebop. Nice. Paprika is awesome. If you haven't seen it, Nolan basically ripped it off for Inception. Ha! It figures. Hollywood at it again. Let's see here. Nope, not that. Not that. Damn, that stupid emoji emote. Gets in the way when I'm trying to do stuff. RS over on Rumble. Rarely see anybody on Rumble. For those that don't know, I do broadcast on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, just to have my bases covered. Moving along from Friday to Saturday. Deaf Crocodile releases Tamada 2010 anime film on home video in US in October. Never heard of it. It's a 2002 film, and it's going to have screenings in Austin, Texas until September the 18th. Okay. Ron, Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deduction Season 2 anime main promo video previews opening theme by Humbreaders. Yeah, looks Humbreaders alright. Thanks for the promo there, David. Tricot, Dust Cell perform themes for You Are Ms. Servant anime. Oh, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You Season 2 unveils January 12th debut. That's great. I finished Season 1. I was looking forward to Season 2. It was a cute and funny anime show, so looking forward to Season 2 for sure. 365 Days to the Wedding TV Anime's third promo video reveals more cast. Here's the Japanese animation TV ranking. Let's have a look here. Saze-san is right at the top. Like, this is a staple of Japanese life. And David Glenn made a funny joke at the beginning of the stream there where he says, so to get in, to start out as a beginner, you start with Saze-san, right? It has 2,600 episodes, so I think you'd be watching it the rest of your life. Detective Conan's next, followed by Chibi Maruko-chan. Doraemon, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, My Hero Academia Season 7. Just regular Doraemon. Wonderful Precure. One Piece hanging in there. Crayon Shin-chan. And Wistoria 1 and Sword making it on there. I have to catch up a bit. I'm one episode behind Wistoria, but it's average. It's an average anime. It's like nothing really super special, and it's not super terrible. It's just sort of your average anime. And then at the bottom is animated Osaru no George or Curious George. Here's the video game rankings. I know you guys show up just for this. You want to see what is the top video game in Japan. Here we go. Number 1. Okay, Toho Danmachi Kagura Fantasia Lost. I did not expect Toho to be number 1. And it's for the Switch. Way to sell Wistoria. Hey, I'm not here to shill. Calls them as I sees them. Number 2 on the list, Astrobot for the PS5. Number 3 is back to the Switch now with Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, followed by Mario Kart 8, Nintendo Switch Sports, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, Animal Crossing, Gundam Breaker 4, Powerful Pro Baseball, Ring Fit Adventure, Minecraft. Oh, for the PS5, Visions of Mana. And then for the PS5, Gundam Breaker 4. Back to the Switch with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Splatoon 3, New Super Mario Party, Sekai no Asobi Tizen 51, Emio, the Smiling Man. And finally, Momotaro Densetsu World. Where's Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy? I don't know. They didn't release any new games, and this is all the weekly copies that were bought in Japan. So I can see Astrobot up there as number 2. I've been seeing a lot of people praising Astrobot, and they love it. But seriously, Toho Danmachi Kagura is number 1. I did not see that coming. Fake list. Everyone knows Pachinko is number 1. What up, G? Haven't seen you in forever, man. Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for coming around, buddy. You love that Microsoft is never on that list. I don't know if I've ever seen an Xbox game on this list. I mean, yeah, the Xbox does not do well in Japan. It did not do well from day one. It did not do well because they first of all made their controller like giant sized. That's good for people in North America. We know we're quite large. Japanese people, not so much. They had to make a smaller controller. And it's I could see why they, Sony is a Japanese company. They want to support Nintendo as a Japanese company. Microsoft is not a Japanese company, so they're going to be like, oh, they're probably going to be pretty loyal to their own country, I would think. But there we go. The list is usually dominated by the Switch. Sometimes PlayStation gets in there. Sometimes there's not any Sony games on here. But there's a few sprinkled in and around. But yeah, there you go. There's your list, your video game list. Shoshinin, How to Become Ordinary Anime gets second season in April. And Demon Lord 2099 debuts on October the 12th. That is for Saturday. Moving along to Sunday. Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. Three anime. Okay, so it's number 3. Anime gets an OVA. Okay, so OVA means it'll be a little higher quality animation. They've got that OVA money to put into it. Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister anime reveals more cast, ending theme. Hey, Valcel! What's up? How are you doing? I'm just having a good old time going through the news here. We're up to Sunday now, so after Sunday here, we're gonna get into the main event. Or actually, we'll check the list of top ranked shows. So stick around for that. Kimono Friends gets new stage play in November. It's always cool to see a stage play happen from a show. Konosuba is a fun show. Good, a rousing endorsement from Godzillionaire there. I haven't gotten to Konosuba. There's so much to watch. Man, is there so much to watch. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction anime reveals second half promo video and new theme songs, cast member. So I'm watching 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, and it is great. You know, it's all about these girls cosplaying and the trials and tribulations of that goes with that. Someone that's brand new to it. There's someone who's like a veteran of it, and yeah, they are. They're making it very enjoyable. I like it. Season 4 when? Also season 2 of Trapped in a Dating Sim when? I don't know. I know a lot of people are waiting for season 2s of a lot of shows. Oh, Dark Horse launches The Art of Bravely Default 2. 2001X to 2021 book in English on April the 22nd. If you guys like Bravely Default, here's your chance to get the art book, and it's in English. That's really good. Usually a lot of art books that you want to get for the shows you like are all in Japanese, but I mean art books, pretty pictures, and you're helping to support your favorite show. I think that's the most important thing too. Play Valorant? I do not play Valorant. It's not because I don't want to. It's just I've never struck me to start. Summer Pockets TV anime reveals first promo video and 8 more cast, opening and ending songs. Voice and Stories Project has anime game in the works. It's always nice when you can have an anime and a game of your favorite anime. Wow, Macross 7's Firebomber Band gets first standalone concert in 13 years. That's because it's the 30th anniversary of Macross 7. It came out in 1994. And it's got some pretty kickin' music from Firebomber. I gotta say, they did really well. I do like the music of Macross 7. The story of Macross 7? Not so much. And I'm sure Alex can attest to that. He watched all the Macross stuff out there. And I'm sure some of you have as well. But if you haven't, Macross 7 has the storyline I don't care for so much, but the music, music is great. Even and it's cool because in other Macross series, they will listen to the other series bands. You can hear it in the background and stuff like that. So I like the way they do that. Ponchan Chikyu no Osakana's Kiryu fan club manga has live action show and an anime in the works. It's a romantic comedy about 2 high school girls who share feelings for the same classmate. Oh, that's not going to end well. And that is it for the news of the week. You are all caught up now from last week. Hey, welcome Cobra Khan. Nice to see you, man. You found out last week that Atsuko Tanaka passed away, the Japanese voice actor of the... Oh, you cut off there. Was it the one who voiced Sailor Jupiter? Because I saw about that. That was very sad. The Major of Ghost in the Shell. Okay, yeah. Power to the people. Okay, Aris. Power to the dream. Yeah, that was great. I liked, like I say, they had some banging tunes coming out of that. All right, here we go. Here's our list, the episode rankings from September 2nd to 8th. There were some that had no episodes, the top 3, but Elusive Samurai is number 1, Monogatari is 2, Oshinoko is number 3, Yatagarasu is, it's up there too. Using healing the wrong way and flam in... Yes, that's right, Cobra. Yep, you're exactly right. That's unfortunate. That's it's sad when a voice actor passes on like that. Spice and Wolf's up there. One Piece is up there. That one did really climbed high to get up there again. What is that chart? Pachinko? It logs every episode. So you can see at this episode, but then the next episode got a higher ranking. People voted on it. Then they didn't vote it as high on the last one. And then, yeah, it's just all over for each episode, people ranking it. Yes, she had a great voice, Cobra. I agree. Nier Automata's there. Oops, don't do that. There we go. Machinine Wistoria. I can't believe it's up that high. It's at number 6. This is a mid anime here, you guys. The action scenes are good, but main character is just wishy-washy. The Magical Girl and the Evil Lieutenant, Shoshimin, My Hero Academia, Suicide Squad Isekai is there as well at number 10. I can't believe it's that high, but okay. The first show that I'm watching, or I shouldn't say the first show because I'm watching Wistoria. The second show that I'm watching is finally on here, Pseudo Harem. Senpai is Otonoko. Oh, Osan Newbie Adventure. This show has heart. You know, I thought it was going to be, guy doesn't realize how strong he is because he's insanely strong and he doesn't know it. But that only lasted like 2 episodes. Then after that, it's like, okay, he knows how strong he is. And the last Coliseum episode was awesome. Yeah. You want to watch a good fighting show? Watch Osan Newbie Adventure. Mayanaka Punch is on there. Cafe Terrace and its Goddesses. I Parry Everything. I am watching I Parry Everything. I think it should only just have like 1 season and that should be good. I don't think I could do they shouldn't do a continuing saga of, another season of I Parry Everything. Just my opinion. Reincarnated as a Slime. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Wow, that one took a dive. People really liked it, and then all of a sudden down it goes. Failure Frame. I'm really enjoying this one, but it looks like it started low. People didn't like it, and then by the 6th episode, it was way up there, and now it's taking a dive back, climbing up again. Failure Frame's good. Story of Vengeance. So I can't wait to see whether the main character is going to take down the goddess that sent him to off to die. What else we got? Dungeon People kind of maintaining itself in the bottom here. Just slight movements up and down. VTuber Legend, all over. Like, the thing catapulted up. Its 9th episode was 2, and then it just dove off a cliff. 2.5 dimensional seduction. I guess people aren't really liking it that much. Shy. I would not waste my time with Shy. First season was just... it turned into Feelings the Anime. The history's strongest disciple, Kenichi, can be seen as the training arc for the 30-year adventure. There you go. Good to know, Cobra. I tried watching Quality Assurance. I watched the first episode, and I was just like, oh, this is pretty dull. And it looks like it's hanging around down here, so. My Dear Friend Nokotan. Amy Shinohara passed away at age 61 a few days ago. She was the voice of Makoto Kino in Sailor Moon. Yes, Biko in Project Eiko, and Ophelia in Claymore, Kushina in Naruto, Shippuden, etc. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, she was a great voice actress too. My Dear Friend Nokotan. I mean, it's a silly anime. You can't expect much from it. So, I mean, I guess people aren't into that. At least the ones that voted on this list. Tower God, Dahlia Bloom, Why Does Nobody Remember Me? And Plus Size Elf is at the bottom. Like, it's been dragging the whole time on the bottom. Yeah, Quality Assurance starts rough. Okay, I thought so, Cobra. Because I like to say, I watched the first episode and I was like, ooh, what is this? Okay, that's the anime rankings. I don't agree with a lot of them, but then again, I didn't vote on here, so I guess the thing to do is get on here and vote, because people are gonna outvote you for the ones they like more. All right, next up, we've got beginner anime, and when we've got beginner anime, most of the time they're going to be ones that have been brought over. No, not that. There we go. There, that's the one. Fire up this. Just getting things prepped here. We'll start off with... Knife ears at the bottom. Colonial White Steak. White Steak is pleased. You got it, G. All right, here we go. This one. Go here. All right. Sorry about that. Take a little bit to get set up. We'll do this. And you want a good starter anime? You want to play some card games? How about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh, that everyone, you must have heard of Yu-Gi-Oh. And this is where he gets challenged by Pegasus after he kidnaps his grandfather, Soul, puts it into a card. It plays fast and loose with the rules, of course, of Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's easily watchable almost anywhere. it's got a fairly decent dub, except for, you know, Joey from Brooklyn. Hey, Yogi, I'm playing card games here. You know, so he does that sort of thing. If you can put up with that. So yeah, got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Tell me more about this card game intended for children. His grandpa's soul. Yeah, it looks, I think he put his grandpa's soul into a card. Oh, this is when Joey and Tristan were bullying Yugi. Whatever happens to Taya in a few years, you wonder, or Mai. Yeah, whatever happens to Taya. That's her power of friendship. So this guy beats the hell out of Joey and Tristan, and he expects Yugi to pay him for it. And Yugi's like, well, I don't have any money to pay you. And he's like, okay, I'll just take it out of your hide, too. I think Joey jumped in and grabbed a piece of his Millennium Puzzle. And that's how we became friends. She goes to New York soon. Nothing good. Yeah, that's right. She wants to be a dance instructor or something like that. Or ballet? I can't remember. Then they get onto the boat for Duelist Kingdom. Attention, duelists. My hair says to get on the ship. It's a joke from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. If you haven't watched that one, it's freaking hilarious. Little Karibo does the voices for it. And that's what got me into liking Yu-Gi-Oh! Even more, was just watching the abridged version. And that's why Aris wonders why that happens, or what happens to her. Anything can happen in New York. Hey, I'm walking here. There you go. I'm giving you a star so that, Joey, you can get on the ship. And of course, Taya and Tristan sneak on. There's my Valentine. If only the entire original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monster series would get released uncut, unedited, and uncensored on Blu-ray in Japanese with faithfully translated English subtitles and Japanese terminology. Yes, Carl Carlson, I 100% agree. We need something like that. She went alone, unprotected. Oh no! Get a little bit of my fan service there. Of course, she intimidates Yugi to no end. Uh-oh. It's these clowns. Rex and Weevil. Yeah, gee. But the Shadow Realm. You gotta go have fun? Yep. All right, Aris. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Oh, kids are dueling. And is this where oh, okay. She's gonna battle Rex for the room. That's what it is. Yeah, Godzilla, you know what's gonna happen. Can I see your super rare, ultra powerful cards right next to this railing? She's gonna battle him for the room. Time Wizard? He's like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get lucky with my. Hey, can I see your Can I see your Exodia? Wow, you gave all 5 of your cards to me. You're an idiot. Because he takes them. Man, I would be throwing him in after. You just threw all my rare cards out. You're going over the railing after him. And that's how Yugi became a gullible idiot. Oh, Joey jumped in instead. He wants to try to save them. That's friendship. When somebody's going to risk their life to save some cards from your card game. And Joey's determined to win Duelist Kingdom because Serenity, his sister, needs that operation to restore her eyesight. Can Weevil swim? About to find out. Yeah, exactly, G. Must risk life for playing cards. But yes, anybody can get started in anime watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Easily accessible. They dubbed it. There's a lot of seasons of it. If you like, collect. You know, I've collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and mostly are Gen 1 cards for sure. And I played a little bit, but yeah. It's very enjoyable, and if you want a good laugh after you've watched the regular version, watch the abridged. The abridged is a good time. Very silly. So that's number 1, Yu-Gi-Oh! Next up, let me see. Here's one that's been on TV for a lot of years. It's got quite a good dub. Check out my Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collection. It's just 100 Dark Magician Pearls. Oh, I don't want to get called out like that, Godzillionaire. Don't call me out like that. Yes. All right. This has been on TV for quite a while, and it's an easy one to get into as well. Dragon Ball. Original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Original Dragon Ball. It's how can I say? It's not as many battles as Dragon Ball Z, but it's nice to see young Goku growing up and meeting all the characters. And it's just good fun. And it's Akira Toriyama. You know, good for him for having success with Dragon Ball. And of course, this is episode 1. So Goku's out just living his life, practicing his martial arts, until she comes along looking for a Dragon Ball, which he has. He calls it his grandfather. It's the 4-star ball, I believe. Yes, and there he is. They're going to censor it to hell and back now? OG Dragon Ball? Zed? Come on, G, you know. You know that's how we say our alphabet up here. So we get an idea of how strong Goku is. See, look. Not censored. I think in some of those ones they gave him a swimsuit in the, was it not 4Kids? But yeah, so he goes swimming, catches a fish. And he meets Bulma. He throws her car over. She starts shooting at him. But he's pretty tough. I don't think he's met a girl before. So they're going to go back to his place, I think. There it is. But that ball, the Dragon Ball, is a keepsake from his grandfather. I don't think he's too willing to give it to her. She has some already. She has 2. Uh-oh, it's Emperor Pilaf and Shao and Mai. Yeah, Alex, first time seeing a girl. Never seen one before. Pilaf has one, Dragon Ball. And they explain how if you gather all 7 Dragon Balls, the dragon will appear and grant 1 wish. Obviously, he wants to rule the earth. She's trying to tempt him. But he's just very naive and he doesn't think that way. She has a capsule. This is pretty cool. I like this idea of how you have a capsule. Turns into a motorcycle. And off they go. Oh, I think she had to stop to go to the washroom or the bathroom. And gets caught by a monster. His tail unties him. You can't tempt Goku. He's pure of heart. Yeah, that's right. That's right, G. So he takes her bike for a ride. First time riding a motorcycle. This is going to end well, right? Flying through the air. And I think he's going to give him a smack on the head. Yeah, there we go. He drops Bulma. He lands safely. She, not so much. She's caught by his, the Nyoibo, or the bow staff. So he's going to get her down. And that's the first episode of Dragon Ball. Once again, very easy to get into. You get to meet all sorts of cast of characters. And it's Akira Toriyama. The guy did so well. And you follow... Yeah, you saw that, eh, Cobra? Yeah, she peed. She peed. She couldn't hold it any longer. But yeah, good starter anime. You could follow the whole life of Goku as he goes from young kid up to teenager by the time regular Dragon Ball ends. You get to see him take on or meet Piccolo as well for the first time and take him on. Yeah, and the Red Ribbon Army, all that kind of good stuff. So you want to start out, and it's like I say, it's dubbed in English, easy to find. A good starter anime, Dragon Ball. Next up. Oh, there it is. The third one on the list. What does the Z in Dragon Ball Z add to the mix? So they'll usually do that. They'll add letters to anime shows, and it just shows that it's like the next generation or the next series. So it doesn't get confused with the first one that came by. So yeah, Dragon Ball Z is just his way of differentiating between regular Dragon Ball or old Dragon Ball and then what's come next. Because there's like Dragon Ball GT, and there's more Dragon Ball series as well. The new Ranma 1/2 is also censored to hell and back. Oh man, why? Why would you do that? And why would Rumiko Takahashi allow that to happen? You should have some sort of say in it. Okay, the third one. Let's see if you guys can figure out which one this is. This is an easy one to get into. It's also because of the dub, and the early dub is very cringe. I must say, but it's One Piece. Now, hear me out. I know it's 1,100 episodes. I'm not saying you have to watch them all, but just to start out, you can start with episode number 1, which is what we're going to do here. And they explain, Gold Roger explains that he left all his stuff in one piece. I couldn't find the dub, so there's gonna be subtitles. So yeah, it's gonna be edited quite a bit. For, I don't think they'd show Nami kicking a guy in the junk. But you never know. Like I say, it was 4Kids, done by 4Kids. They're going to do the pirate rap. And then if you guys know what I'm talking about, then yeah, it makes me just shudder, that pirate rap. But I mean, it came to television, so I guess I can't complain too much. They brought One Piece over. Unfortunately, it was 4Kids. Okay, so these guys found a barrel, and then there's a pirate ship coming. There's Nami. She's kind of mingling with people. There's Kobe, the pink-haired fella. Alvida. They're going to aboard this ship. Oh, there she is. Now, I don't know if you'll see this. She kicks him right in the junk. When you watch the dubbed version, they might not have that. But it's funny as hell. Oh, and Luffy finally makes the scene, bursting out of that barrel he was in. We get to meet him and see how, I guess, carefree you could call it. He kind of does whatever he wants. And Nami is she steals from pirates. She's a pirate that steals from pirates. He tells him his dream. And he hits him because he's like, you can't rain on my dream. I will do whatever I want. And he wants to be a Navy officer. Or in the Marines. And of course the fight ensues. Luffy shows these guys what it means to be a pirate. He tells them they ate the devil fruit, the gum fruit. Of course, Nami's robbing the pirates while they're on the other ship. And he's going to give her a punch and send her flying. There you go. Oh, here comes the Marines. So they're off on his little ship. Where they're going to meet up with this guy. Zoro. And that is episode 1 of One Piece. You can see how Luffy's crew gathers around him. So, a good starter anime, a long anime, but a good starter one. It's got a dub. It's better when it gets taken over by one of the other companies, and they dub it a lot better, and they get rid of the One Piece rap. But you're gonna find that it's very hard. It might be very hard for you to get through the very first couple seasons that were done by 4Kids. But once they're done with it, then yeah, it gets a lot better. One Piece, 1,000 episodes. Yes, Godzillionaire, it certainly is. And Mrs. Mechanic and I are going to... we saw that the next volume is out, so we're going to buy that, and we're going to keep watching. The legendary privateer poacher Zolo. Zolo. Yeah, ugh. It's Zoro, not Zolo. All right, last thing. we'll finish up with this season. I finished A Nobody's Way Up to an Exploration Hero. Not bad. Good dungeon crawler. It really got a little serious there towards the end where they had to try to save their friend's life. But yeah, hopefully it gets a season 2. I want to see how things end up. Like I say, 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, I've said it before, 24 episodes for this season. Very good. And I like it. It's about cosplay and what goes on. So I'm very well invested in this show. Failure Frame. Yep. It better get a second season. I want to see this guy get his vengeance on that goddess. Because it's terrible what she did to him. So I Parry Everything. It only needs one season. One more episode to go. Same with My Dear Friend Nokotan. Just a silly, absurd anime. It's one episode to go. Plus Size Elf. Meh. It's funny. And it's very short too, 11-minute episodes. So yeah, easily done, easily taken care of. Pseudo Harem is a cute little romance where instead of having a regular harem where you have lots of girls, you have one girl that portrays all the different archetypes. So it's nice. I like seeing stuff like that. It's a cute one. Osa Newbie Adventurer. This one better get a second season. I am really liking this one. The last battle in the Colosseum was just unreal. That giant orc here, the guy's just insanely strong. And with Storia Wand and Sword, nah. Mid at best. So. If only 2.5 Dimensional Seduction anime was uncensored and High Dive's English subtitles weren't butchered by Katrina. Oh, no way, Carl. Are they? That's terrible. So the harem is one schizophrenic girl. Yeah. Well, she's an actor. She meets her senpai, the guy here, in drama class, right? An acting class. And it helps with her acting. So she acts like all the different types of anime girls. So she could be Cool-chan or Imp-chan or Tsundere-chan. So that's how that goes. But she really likes her senpai and he likes her, and it's the budding romance between the two. But yes, Carl Carlson, I am really into that 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. It's all right. I know we're going to see whether the famous cosplayer sees that the photographer for the beginner cosplayer looks just like the guy she likes. The 2-dimensional guy she likes. So I know that's going to start a whole new arc. And yeah, that is it for the ones that... They're all wrapping up now. There's just one episode left, 2 episodes left in some. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction has 24 for this season, so yeah, we got a ways to go. But the rest of them, yeah, 2 episodes, 1 episode left, and then we'll get into the fall season. And probably next stream, we'll probably do what I'm going to watch for the new season, the fall season. We'll spend time doing that. Have I seen My Dress Up Darling? Well, let me see. Come on now. I know I've got this background. Oh, sure. Don't show up. Anyways, yes, Cobra Khan, I have seen My Dress Up Darling. I thought it was very well done. I can't wait for season 2. It's nice to see the interaction between Gojo and Marin. Well, all right, everybody. I'd say that was pretty good this time around. I thought you might bring that up, Godzillionaire. Yeah, I made you binge all 12 episodes of Dress Up Darling in one day. Man, you're a freaking Iron Man for that. I guess I praised it. I guess I praised it enough and told you it was good, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch this and watch the whole thing. That was it. It was good. Come on, am I wrong? Was it not good? .801 TTS Airbats needs a Blu-ray release. You bet there's still a huge demand for retro. There is a demand, Carl Carlson. 801 TTS Airbats. I swear, that needs more. That needs more love. It's only 7 episodes. And it's an OVA, so you got OVA quality animation. But yeah, with help of the Japanese Self-Defense Force, they helped with the anime. You didn't get diabetes? I didn't get diabetes? I held Godzilla a talkie stick point to watch it. You want to get a cross-check? You're going to watch this anime. Yeah, I mean, retro anime, whatever you consider that to be, maybe I guess 90s. 2000 is retro, do you guys consider? I'm not sure. But all the stuff I watched from the 90s was so good. Catgirl Nuku Nuku, that was great. That was a fun one. Cutie Honey, you can't go wrong with Cutie Honey. Or Dominion Tank Police. You know, that's the retro stuff. Gunbuster. I can't praise Gunbuster enough. If you haven't seen Gunbuster, you're doing yourself a real disservice. It's got giant robots. It's got aliens. It's only 6 episodes long, and it's done by Studio Gainax. I must have convinced somebody to watch Gunbuster by now. There was also a sea rescue anime with a Seahawk heli. Nice. Anything before Speed Racer is retro. I mean, I've watched some old anime shows from like the 1940s. 1930s, 1940s, I think. They've been one episodes, like one-offs. Ixer franchise. Yes, Carl, I've watched that. Yep, I've watched the whole Ixer franchise. Die Buster needs a Blu-ray release too. It does. Die Buster. I bought the Gunbuster Die Buster set on Blu-ray. It's retro if it's 15 to 20 years old from what you found. Okay, G. I mean, Kishin Core. It's only 7 episodes. It's got big, giant, stompy mechs. Macross Frontier came out in 2008. That's almost getting to be retro. But the music is so good. If you like music in your anime, watch Macross Frontier. There's also Galaxy Express 39. That's another excellent one. There's My Dress Up Darling right there. If you guys don't have an Annie list, you know, this is where I track all the stuff that I watch. It's very nice and easy to get going. That way it helps keep track of stuff, so you're not asking yourself whether you watched something or didn't. Patlabor, that's a good one too. Even Patlabor the movie, another good 90s one. Queen Emeraldas. Ranma, the original Ranma 1/2. I know Alex is watching that right now. I hope he's enjoying it. Classic, another classic, Record of Lodoss War. It's only 13 episodes too, so it's not a long watch. What else? Oh, Street Fighter 2V. If you want to watch the adventures of young Ryu and Ken as they learn how to fight and learn about how to do Hado and all that, watch Street Fighter 2V from 1995. Yomigaru Sora Rescue Wings is the C anime. Okay, good. I want to make a note of that, Cobra. Rumiko Takashi's 1985 anime movie Fire Tripper needs a Blu-ray release. A lot of stuff needs to come out on Blu-ray. I'm a big proponent of physical media. I think we need physical media so that nobody can censor stuff or take it away from us, you know, when you want to watch it. Yomi Geru. Yomigaru Sora Rescue Wings. There it is. That's the one you're talking about. From 2006. "12 episodes. Nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to add that to my planning list. Fire Tripper. I never heard of that one. She actually did. Oh, 1 episode. Okay, is it just me or does Rumiko Takahashi always do this? Isekai? Or, you know, people traveling to like Civil War Japan? She always does this. She always does awkward romance and like isekai. Any Street Fighter anime adaptation is better than the 1994 Hollywood live-action movie, that animated cartoon. Yes, Carl, I agree. Oh yeah, yeah, with Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile. That's yeah. I mean, kudos to Raul Julia for being a good bison. But yeah, no, it's that's a campy one. That one, and the Street Fighter animated movie is really good too. If you haven't seen that one, that's great. Beginner anime. If you can't watch squirting over magic girls, go back to watching Super Friends. Joke aside, Train Wars and Kingdom are good entry animes. Train Wars, tits. And welcome, Tits. Nice to see you. Train Wars? I Are you sure it's called Train Wars, Tits? I know there's Rail Wars. Wood chipper for bombs and laser beams. Bison was the bomb in the movie. Yes, he was, Cobra. Super Friends is good stuff, Tits. Honestly, I was, when I was a young lad, I would watch Super Friends, and that was great. But yeah, Train Wars. Anybody else see what Tits is talking about? Train Wars? The only thing that pops up is Food Wars. I'm going to look up, let's see what it says here on old Google. No, the only thing that pops up is Rail Wars. But I will put in my 2 cents for Rail Wars that, yeah, if you like trains, watch Rail Wars. Very enjoyable. Yeah, so keep it up, everybody. Keep up watching your shows that you like, the new seasons, and don't forget about the stuff that's come before. The stuff that we call retro now. The stuff that come before paved the way for what you have now. So don't ever forget that. Zenki. Supposed to be good, both the TV series and the OVA. Okay. If you have autism, then Rail Wars is the show for you. Hey, gee, there's some pretty good waifus in it. I wouldn't worry about the autism if there's waifus. Good one about train otakus is Tetsuko no Tabi. Tetsuko no Tabi. It's Rail Wars, old man brain. There you go, Tits. Attaboy. It's not retro till you're a deed. It's not retro till you're a deed. That's right. I love myself some good anime. 51 episodes of Zenki, wow. 1,000 years ago, all manner of evil creatures beset Earth. Only the high priest Ozuno could control the guardian demon named Zenki. Protect the world, fearful that no one would ever be able to control the destructive Zenki, Ozuno sealed the creature in a stone monument before he passed on. In modern day, a young priestess named Chiaki Ozuno covers the monument. Strange demonic objects known as the Seeds of Evil have been appearing once again, and with them come doom for all mankind. Chiaki's only chance is to summon Zenki. Will she find a way to control him, or will Earth's salvation spell her destruction? She'll probably control him. Not bad. Sounds interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to look up that one. Tetsuko no Tabi. Tetsuko no Tabi. There it is. 13 episodes. Manga artist is asked by her boss to accompany him on a travel writer and a traveler on various train trips around Japan and draw manga about it. Completely non-fiction. The creator really did go on all these trips, and the manga simply records what happened. No embellishment. Little disclaimer on the front that says this is non-fiction, so I apologize for the lack of drama. Okay, that sounds all right. That sounds like a fun one. I mean, I do like trains. So I'll add this as a planning one as well. Thanks for the suggestions there, Cobra. Well done. I appreciate some good suggestions. Uh-oh. Also on AniList, you can see the activity of people that you follow. So, Veritax has dropped Pseudo Harem My wife has no emotion, and he watched episode 10 and then dropped it. You can see what people are up to. Looks like Alex has watched episode 78 of Ranma One Half. Woo, just moving right along. Brandon, the anime guy, completed MF Ghost. Godzilla watched episode 15 of My Hero Academia Season 7. Look at that. One that you enjoyed more than you should have was A Realist Hero Saves the Kingdom Through Bureaucracy. Let me see. Hit the right key here. A Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom? This is the one then. This is the one, yeah. Suddenly summoned to a fantasy world, so it's an isekai. And betrothed to the princess, Kazuya Soma is crowned the new king after providing the royal family with impressive advice. To rule the kingdom, he's taking the non-traditional and very human route of administrative reform. In a realm of dragons and elves, will this revolutionary's unique path prove effective? Ghost Sweeper Mikami needs some more love. This is only 13 episodes too, so you know what, tits? Maybe I'll add that on there. You don't want to see my list? More hentai than chicken soup. Oh, 3x3 Eyes. Oh, man. I remember 3x3 Eyes. And Crying Freeman. Anybody remember that one? Crying Freeman, back in the day. They used to have that on one of the channels I got to watch on satellite. So you could find 3x3 Eyes and Crying Freeman, believe it or not. Also the maker of Amagi Brilliant Park anime. Amagi Brilliant. There it is. OG Witchblade anime? Yeah, Cobra, that would be a good one too. Only 13 episodes as well for Amagi Brilliant Park. Slapstick parody, Ojo-sama. Right on. Yeah, that looks like a good one too. I'll add that to my plan. There, it's going to be, got a lot of list of stuff that's planning to watch here. Got to get the list cleaned up a bit. All right. Well, we have gone quite a while here. This has been a fun time. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed your time here with me. It was nice to see some old familiar faces show up again. I mean, geez, it's been a while. Oop. People like David Glenn, Godzillionaire, everybody's favorite kaiju, Carl Carlson, Eris, Geminiri, good old G, Valcel, Cobra Khan, Kyle Allison, Alex Moore, good time. Good always seeing you, the working man there. And of course, Tits. Nice to see you show up. Hope things are going well on the ranch there. The Hakenden Idol Project, Devil Hunter Yoko are classics there. We'll check. Carl Carlson, I have watched Devil Hunter Yoko. I have episodes 1 to 5 on VHS. So yes, Devil Hunter Yoko. I even have her art book for episode 6. So yeah, I agree. Devil Hunter Yoko is a good retro one checking out. Why do anime characters have oversized Caucasian eyes? Was anime always intended to cross over into the US market, or were they going for the super cute effect? Yes, they were going for the super cute effect, David, but their influence comes from Walt Disney. Walt Disney was an influence because he was doing his stuff in 1923, 1924, all around there at that time. And of course, he put out Mickey Mouse and all the silly symphonies and all that, and the characters had big eyes. So the Japanese, when they watched that, were influenced by that, and they copied that style, like Osamu Tezuka and all those other guys. The earlier mangaka copied that style of having the big eyes, and it looks very endearing and makes the character look a lot cuter. Yeah, G, you got it. It's something to do with being inspired by Disney. Yeah, if you want an anime without the big eyes, check out The Fable. Yes, you can check out The Fable. All right. Hey, if everyone could help me out and just, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm on Kick and Rumble, and I'm on Twitch and YouTube, of course. Just do me a favor and help me out, get that algorithm so that I get suggested to a lot more people and they come by, because this is what I do. I do the weekend streams. Usually in the mornings, and it's just a good time. Stop by and we have a good time. Sorry you came so late. Don't sweat it, Tits. I know you're a busy guy. Yeah, so tell your friends about me. Spread the word. Let them know that I'm out here. There's other good channels too. People I personally watch and enjoy. Like Pacific 414, who's going to have his 300th episode celebration today. So good for Mike over at Pacific 414. There's DJ Ronnie G. There's Brandon the Anime Guy. There's Kyle at the RNG Podcast. Carl is, he's a fun guy to watch on YouTube. Yeah, G, he's a busy man bringing new calves into the world. Yeah, he is. That's our Tits. There's Tomby. He's the bloke across the ocean there, over in Britain. He's a great fella. He always does like a Sunday show where he highlights small YouTubers or streamers. And he actually gave me a shout out, and I really appreciated that. He's a good man. There's Angry Canadian, Nerdpora Lifeform, and don't forget Woopa Troopa, and also our friend Blaine. Hopefully he'll be back into streaming again. His food stall looks like it's taken off really well. I hope he's very successful, because I want to go down there to where he lives in Seattle and eat from that food stall. And I will one day. Thanks for dropping all those links, David. Really appreciate it. And don't forget Punk Waddle, everybody. He's everybody's favorite penguin. Just a real chill fella. Because he's a penguin. He's cold. He's chill. Coming up, everybody, Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday. I will talk about how to get into the skilled trades, what to expect, and just show you some pictures and videos of some of the projects I've been involved with. Saturday. Oh, if you didn't make it yesterday, I finished Dragon Quest IV. Finally beat the last boss. It was a real slugfest, but I finally did it. It was nice to be able to finally end a game. So this Saturday coming up, a brand new game. Don't know what it's going to be, But please tune in. It's not going to be an RPG. I've spent a lot of time on RPG, the last Dragon Quest IV game, so I'm going to take a break from RPGs and do something else. So please stop by, and we'll chat and play the game, and hopefully it'll be enjoyable for everyone. Finally, next Sunday is Anime Chat, of course. I'm going to come up with some more beginner animes and starter animes for everybody. You're thinking about getting started in anime, or if you know someone that is, point in my direction, and we'll figure out something. Depending on the genre they like, they can get started very easily, watch a nice English dubbed anime that's well done, and enjoy it, and welcome themselves to the world of anime. And as their tastes will evolve as they watch more and they decide what they like or what they don't like. And hopefully, we'll evolve into, more wider genres and maybe into subtitles and all that kind of good stuff. That's the hope anyway. Also hope you guys had a good time. I had one. I had a fun time. It was nice seeing everybody come out today. You definitely need those suggestions. There's just too many of these Chinese cartoons. How many times did Ragnar fall asleep? He got hit a couple times, Tits, where he fell asleep. But other than that, he did okay. Yeah, it was crazy beating the last boss. Man, oh man. Dragon Quest, what a fun game. Super enjoyable. And there's so many of them out there now. Like, I just played number 4. And I'm currently playing number 11 on the PS4. There's just so much to do. A very fun series, indeed. All right. Well, that's enough of me babbling on and on. I hope to see you guys next time, maybe on Tuesday. If not, hope to see you on the weekends, because that's what I do here. I do the weekend morning streams. So until then, everyone, it was great seeing you all. I've been Pop, and I am signing off.